Alright, so it's going to be really quiet in the car today. Or it's always usually quiet when I make the video. So what the hell am I talking about? So, hi, good morning. Today is Monday, June 10th, 2024. Are these middle schoolers? They don't look like a high schooler. Only because, you know, the bus is here at 8 o'clock in the morning. And when I first got my car, okay, I was parked around the back, sort of, because everybody took all the parking spots here. So,
turn left onto 97th Avenue East. Then turn right onto Gem Heights Drive East.
what was I saying?
At the stop sign, turn right onto Gem Heights Drive East. In about 1.5 miles, turn left onto 176th Street East.
Let me start over. June 10th, Monday. The weekend was pretty cool. Obviously, I made 6 videos on the new camera, so nothing really to make a video on about that too much. Okay, so yeah, I think these are high school kids or something that are getting picked up. I guess I'm not fully awake. It's 8:05 in the morning, so I'm probably not gonna get to work by 9 again, but somewhere near close to that. I told them that on Mondays and Tuesdays I'm probably just gonna be a tad bit later, just and then I have less time of Michael. Anyway, so the weekend was cool. Friday, regular work day. It was Friday, got paid. The weekend went by kind of fast. That was the only real shitty thing. Hoping to hear something from some kind of work at some point down the line, so then I can, try to...
At the light, turn left onto 176th
get some work
Street
going, somewhere else. But it was cool. Friday was cool. Saturday, what happened on Saturday? Not really much either. I don't think. I just chilled out. It was unusual. So my cousin's graduation party was on Saturday. So my grandma wanted to go. I don't understand people so there's a Mazda Miata. It's like a gray color. It's kind of ugly, honestly. It's got like a brownish top. It's a convertible, and the wheels are not straight. They're like out like that. So like they're weirdly out. Like, how do people drive like that? I don't understand how people could drive a car with wheels that are fucking not straight. They're out. No idea. But anyway,
in about 2.5 miles,
my grandmother wanted to go to the graduation, and I don't really want to say too much of what she told me, But she did not have a really good time. But I don't know. I guess nobody really understood why she was upset. And really, now that I got a clear indication of what had happened, I guess I kind of understand it wasn't really anybody at fault. But I was just like, it's not a good idea that I went. Plus, they didn't really acknowledge her. They didn't really give her hugs, which, you know, it's not her party. So, I mean, it's fair. And then with all the shit that they've, you know, picked a fight with us for, I mean, like, it's kind of hard to really be getting around and getting along with that. You know what I mean? It's like fighting a war with a different country, and then you meet the president, or the two presidents meet. They're like, okay, well, got to put up with them for right now. You know, it's just like, it just doesn't really make sense. You know. So she wanted to go, and she had to learn the hard way that she did not really have a great time. Which, again, I'm not going to disclose why. But it really wasn't as bad as I thought. But, yeah. So, that's a V6, I can tell. Anyway, but yeah, you know, so it was at the Motion Church. That's where their graduation party was. I figured it would have been at like Bradley Lake or something, but it was at Motion Church. So I was pretty surprised that it wasn't, honestly. But yeah, you know, so I picked her up like pretty early. You know, Uncle John was there, and I guess she scuffled with Uncle John over and saying hi, and it's just like personally, like, I don't know, that's her business, not mine, you know. So it's not my that whole shenanigans is not anything with me right there, you know. But I get it. I would like people to say hi to me too, you know, but realistically, if I was in an environment full of people that I feel like I wouldn't have conflict with, I wouldn't really know how to say hi to them back either. So it's just like that's why I didn't go, you know. But you're way too fucking close to me, dude. Either that or I'm way too close to you. I actually don't know. But anyway, but yeah, so we almost went to see a movie, but instead we went to Hops and Drops. I tried their Western burger. Man, that was really good. I ain't gonna lie. That was one of the few places where I actually managed to eat the whole plate of food without having to bring anything home. Because like Red Robin, BJ's, just different places like that where I would have a bigger sized burger, which I am never ordering a double or a triple at any of these places because they make them really massive. So always the single patty because the burgers are big enough. And, you know, I never managed to eat all of it. I had to fucking either scarf it down or get really sick, or I just had to toss it or take it home, you know.
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn right.
But okay, yeah, it did. I'm trying to really avoid it from saying where the locations I'm going are. I really don't like that it does that. Yeah, like I was saying, continuing on with that. Yeah, you know, had Hops and Drops, and then I went home.
At the light,
So
right
Sunday,
Road
I went to church. I already told the story about how I got the camera. You know, I made 6 videos on it yesterday. But yeah, you know, I got that camera from my church, and it is mine now. I am allowed to keep it, thankfully. very good condition for what it's in. Honestly, I'm like really surprised, but it was like sort of sealed tight in a box, you know, for a long time. It was really sealed into a box, basically, you know. But yeah, you know, I was looking for a VHS camera on Thursday, and I found that one, and I was like, okay, sweet. And so Sunday, I took it home with me. So I ordered 2 batteries, and I ordered a flashlight for all of my cameras that I have, you know, to use for all of my cameras. And I replayed some tapes that I haven't seen in a long time, you know, and I was really happy about that. I was really happy to finally get to see some old footage, mini DV footage, and have it especially on the TV. That was really awesome. You know, I like watching those old videos on the TV. 5 years is not that old, but you know, it's pretty damn old to me. But excuse me. But yeah, you know, I got to watch a few of the tapes. There's one I really got to look for and find. Come on, you stupid Prius. I'm actually going to pull right behind you. The Prius didn't do anything wrong. They just were changing the lane, and I was about to too, but they didn't know that, so not trying to sound harsh. But yeah, Sunday, yeah, I got that camera. And my sister and her husband went to Tequila, so we went to Hops and Drops again. 2 days in a row. This is the first place that I've ever been to where we actually went to a restaurant like that back to back. Like first day, second day, you know, because we never did that with anywhere else. You figure one day would be expensive enough. No, we actually did 2 days, but we're not doing 3 days this time. Yes. So we ate Hops and Drops yesterday and today. The Western burger was really good, but the teriyaki burger was not really that good. The burger was okay, but see, the Habit did it right. The Habit did the teriyaki burger right. For the Habit, it was drizzled in teriyaki sauce and other stuff, you know, with a pineapple on it, right? So it was good because the pineapple blended in with everything perfectly, right? It just blended in with everything perfectly. It didn't overdo it with the pineapple. The pineapple tasted okay, right? With the teriyaki burger at Hops and Drops, some people like it, some people don't. Burgers are still okay with pineapple, but with this place, I cannot do it with a pineapple. So, with this place, what they did was they put kind of a thicker pineapple on there, and then that was it. It was just a regular burger with a pineapple. I didn't taste any teriyaki sauce. Or, I mean, I guess the teriyaki sauce was kind of mild because it did somewhat taste kind of teriyaki-ish. But when I was eating that burger, I mostly tasted pineapple, and it just kind of made me a little sick a little bit. I was like, oh. Like, it's like fucking, I don't know, something with cheese on it. If it tastes too cheesy, that I'm not gonna eat it, you know? Not me, you know? But if it's too sweet when the food is not really meant to be sweet, I don't know. The pineapple just wasn't it for me with that place. It just was too much pineapple. Wasn't really any teriyaki feel to it. So I actually had to take the pineapple out and put it on the plate so then I can actually eat the fucking burger without getting sick. You know, but yeah, the garlic fries are top notch. Their hops and drops fries are top notch. I had this one drink called the Dole Whip lemonade or something, so it's like pineapple mixed lemonade. It's a non-alcoholic drink with whipped cream on top both days in a row, but sadly, yeah, it just was not refillable, so I only got to eat one or drink one, and then I had to drink water the rest of the time. So, but it was still good though. So yeah, had the habit. I actually felt really sick after eating that. When I got into the car, I actually almost yacked in the car, which I'm glad I did not. But yeah, you know, my mom yesterday, she was giving me a nasty time about Michael all freaking the last half of the day. So I guess while she was door dashing, she stopped at Wingstop, okay? And she doesn't seem to understand that I really, really can't stand this guy. And again, I feel bad for that. I feel really bad for that because his brain is fucked up. I've explained this so many times, but he has a fucked up noggin. And, you know, we have to baby the crap out of him, which is why we don't really like working with him, honestly. But, you know, but obviously he's an asshole too when we try to do that. So, you know, he tries to outsmart everybody by doing whatever he thinks he's trying to be smart, and he thinks he knows everything, right? So, so basically, yeah, I guess my mom bumped into him yesterday. I guess she bumped into Michael at Wingstop, and thankfully she did not say my name. Or she did, but she ran out as soon as she did. So she thought it was funny. She thinks it's really fucking funny to screw with me about this guy. You know, she thinks we're going to become the best of friends. Literally, no, we're fucking not. We're literally not ever going to be friends. We were cool at the beginning, though. We were really cool, but then it just started to fucking really show. He started to show his colors. He started to slow down. And, you know, it just got really old and repetitive and just... Uh-oh.
In 5.7 miles, take the exit onto South Tacoma Way toward Lakewood.
Man, I gotta go all the way over there? Am I even gonna make it? Well, I start at 9:30, so it's okay. For the record, my mom does not know that at all. So, I was 9 to 5 last week, I guess. Yeah, my boss screwed up the schedule, but they're not writing me up for it because they have knowledge that I'm supposed to be 9:30 to 5. So it's there on them, it's not on me. So that's why they haven't really got on me for being late or anything like that. But, yeah, you know, I guess she bumped into him and he was like, "Do I know you from somewhere?" And she's like, "You just work with my son." And then on the way out, she was like, "PJ," and then she walked out. But Lord willingly, he didn't hear it. So I highly doubt he'll say anything to me about it. But I thought she named me, like she actually name dropped me. And then when I got pissed off with her, she thought it was funny. I'm like, dude, why? Why are you doing that? You know, but again, she didn't really name me, and I'm not in control of who she talks to. But she doesn't seem to understand how fucking awful this guy is to work with. And it's sad to say that. It really, really is. It really is sad to say that. You know? Whenever I try to be friendly, he just makes the conversation about himself. You know? At least I try to listen to other people unlike him, you know. So, man, I've been having to fucking drive all over the damn place this weekend. Now I'm at half a tank of gas, and I have no money for gas for the week, the next 2 weeks. I have money for next week, but I don't have money for the next 2 weeks. Credit card again, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so that was Sunday. You know, it was a little rough. I was not very happy about hearing that at all. But, you know, whatever. I let it go. So, yeah, we're here for the now. I got the 2 batteries ordered. I got a flashlight ordered for the camera. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to using that camera more often. You know, hopefully it'll work for the long run, you know. Should work for the long run. I should have left fucking earlier, honestly. This lane assist is really good. I'm not gonna lie, you know, because I keep kind of going to the right. A bird shat on my car, by the way, so I have to fucking clean that up when I go home later. Aunt Jack would have loved that truck right next to me. It's a Coca-Cola truck.
In 2 miles, take the exit onto South Tacoma Way toward Lakewood.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. You know, just might mess with the mini DV camera for a while. It kind of sucks considering I bought a $2,000 camera. And it's funny because this camera that I have actually takes SD cards, which if I knew that, I would have gotten one of those a long time ago, you know. But, oh well, you know. Yeah, I had 3 mini DV cameras so far. And I've already talked about that. I'm just so happy it works. I'm happy it works. I got it back to working normal, you know. I got it back to, you know, it's back in black, you know. Oh no, I'm not supposed to go that way. Okay, I forgot. I'm not going to Tacoma, like downtown. I'm going to a different type of Tacoma.
Stay in the second lane from right.
Very wise Google Map, or not Google Maps. It's actually Apple Maps. But there's a Challenger right next to me. But yeah. So you know, that's about it, really. Just
Continue straight, then use the right 2 lanes to take the exit onto South Tacoma Way toward Lakewood.
Mom, sorry for taking a good minute to get there. I left at like 7:54. I feel like I wish I didn't do that. Should have left a little earlier. Seeing these Challengers kind of makes me miss having a Challenger a little bit. Not that I regret changing my Challenger at all. I'm just saying that car was a good car. I just wish I had like a higher engine in there. If I was able to get a bigger engine in there, or, you know, I would have rocked with that car still. But things changed, you know, so I am still very happy with this car. And then I got a Chevy Camaro with me.
onto South Tacoma Way.
You got it, Mrs. Google Maps. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna end it here.
Turn right onto South Tacoma Way.
I'm sure it'll go by as quick as possible. They're supposedly supposed to be coming in.
In 1.8 miles, turn left onto South 74th Street.
Supposedly, Tuesday or Wednesday, the batteries are supposed to be coming in. Yeah. So I'm gonna end it here now and the light as well. So it'll still be a while before I can get video of those, like, you know, regular, you know, digital converter. That's what I meant. Videos on that. So, happy Monday. Yep, beginning of the week.